Is there something that you absolutely hate doing? Maybe it's exercise, maybe it's reading, maybe it's really spending time in silence. Welcome, this is Nikita. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs and leaders just like you discover their life's true purpose and live their dreams. So there's a great book about this. It's called The Obstacle is the Way. However, I'm gonna go a little bit more into it and a little bit deeper. First, I'm going to ask you the question, why? Why do you not like doing this? Why do you hate doing this? Is it because it gives you pain afterwards? Is it because there's true struggle there? Or is it because you're lazy? You're just freaking lazy. You see, most people in this world want to be comfortable. Most people in this world don't want to go through the pain of facing themselves. That is the hardest thing a person can ever do. To admit to yourself your flaws, to admit to yourself that, hey, maybe you are not doing enough. You are not being enough. You have been put on this plane of existence for much more than what you are currently achieving. That is really tough. It really is. I know that I've struggled with this a lot. When those thoughts come up, I know that it's a trigger. It's a trigger for me to get off my butt, to do the hard thing, to get up early in the morning, to stretch, to train, to play until I know that I'm going through the obstacle. I'm going through the challenge. I'm doing the thing my body despises. On the other side of that coin, there's a whole other side, which tells you that it is the choice that you are making. This is a choice that you are making to be lazy, to be on the couch, to eat bad food, to not be sober, to drink and do drugs. It's a choice that you've made. And because you've made it over and over and over and over again, it's become easy. It's become mindless. It's become your program. Well, the first way to break the program is to realize that you are the programmer. You are the one that is writing the script for your life. Nobody else. Nobody else is making you do things. You have so many choices, but you're choosing the easy way out. You're choosing to be lazy, to be fat, to be miserable. Oh well, that's your choice. I'm not judging. I've been there plenty of times. After my last surgery when I was 28, 29 years old, I stopped rock climbing because my hand was in recovery for 6 months. And I got so used to being comfortable that I stopped stretching. I stopped training, started drinking a lot. Drugs elevated. Yeah, it was my choice. Nobody was making me do these things. And then I kept making excuses for myself. I said, you know what, I'll do it later. You know what, it's not bad enough yet. You know what, I can do it tomorrow. Oh God, that is the worst thing you can tell yourself ever is I will do it tomorrow. Because the truth is, if you didn't take action today, if you didn't take action in this moment, you're not going to do it tomorrow. Be honest with yourself. Be really honest. Will you do it tomorrow? Chances are it's a big, fat no. So if you want to stop being lazy, if you want to stop being miserable, if you want to stop being fat, being broke, then make a different choice. Write a different program. Write a different script for your life. Do the hard things. You know what you must do. Your body is telling you. Your mind is telling you, man, if your body's in pain, if you had back pain like me, you know you gotta stretch. You know you gotta exercise and train. And you know you gotta make it fun. You gotta add play into it. Otherwise, you're not gonna keep it up. You might do it for a couple weeks, a couple months, but then you're gonna quit again. Even if you are seeing results, if it's not fun, you're not going to keep going. Because we are trained and programmed by nature to do the things that are fun, to do the things that are exciting for us. So make it a game. Make it a game. Make it fun. Bring in your friends. Have challenges set for yourself. Maybe you can't do more than walk for a half an hour right now, but maybe your goal is to run a marathon. So why don't you look up a really cool marathon that you want to do in a year? Maybe it's New York, maybe it's Big Sur. And you say, you know what? I'm going to do this. Maybe it's a big climb that you've been wanting to do. Maybe it's that big sailing trip, whatever it is for you. Set a date to where you cannot fail, because if you do, that will just prove to yourself that you quit. You didn't fail, you quit yourself. You failed because you quit. So stop being a freaking quitter. Stop it. And yes, we're on the journey together. I've only been sober for a couple years. I've only been training consistently for a few months. Yeah, it's going to take me years to get into the best and greatest shape of my life. Yeah, it's going to take me years of recovery because I've been smoking for 18, almost 19 years. So if you take 1 month for every year that I've been smoking, it's going to take 18 months for my body to fully recover. On the cellular level, it's going to take almost 2 years. I know I'm not going to quit though. I know I'm not going to be lazy, because I can't afford to be a lazy, miserable, soul-sucking person to myself. Good God, that's been long enough. Good God, what am I doing here if I'm not going to conquer myself? What am I doing here if I don't prove to myself that I am worthy, that I am as incredible as I think I am? And this is not another self-motivation video. This is the video of truth. If you keep doing the same thing you've been doing, you're not going to get the same results. The results are going to be worse because you're only getting older. It's going to get worse for you. If you keep sitting on the couch, that pain is going to get worse. That back pain is going to get worse. If you don't get a stability ball and do many 5-minute workouts at your office every single hour, it's going to get worse. You won't be able to say that you can do it tomorrow, because the truth is tomorrow might never come. You might not be here tomorrow. We all might not be here tomorrow. If an asteroid hits the planet right now and wipes everybody off the face, will this moment and this life, will it count? Will you go on to the next plane of existence knowing that you gave your all? Or are you going to move on as a loser, as a quitter, as a freaking joke? Not necessarily to others around you, but to yourself. Stop being a joke to yourself. Stop being a quitter for yourself. Stop being a loser. That's the only way you're going to win, is to overcome yourself, to conquer your pain, to conquer your excuses, to conquer your distress, and add enough positivity in your life, add enough eustress in your life, add enough hard challenges that you overcome consistently day by day by day by day until you are a winner, until nobody, including yourself when you look in the mirror, can deny that every moment of the day you live a life worth living. You live your life's true purpose. Because if you're not doing that right now, what are you doing? Man, I get it. It fucking sucks. I've been there. I've made excuses for myself. After my 25th surgery, even though I've had 26, after my 25th surgery, I made so many excuses for myself. So many excuses. Every single excuse in the book that you can think of, I've made it. And I was very good at it. Hey, if you're going to do something, be the best at it. And I was the best at excuses. Absolute the best. But I was fucking miserable. I was absolutely miserable. Because I wasn't conquering myself. Because I wasn't doing the thing that I'm put on this planet to do. I wasn't building. I wasn't creating. I wasn't living life to the fullest. And one day, I decided, no more. No more. I decided to stop. Stop all the bullshit. Stop all the excuses. Stop being a loser. Even though I've done great things in my life, I was a loser because I wasn't facing myself every day. Even though I've created beautiful, great things in my life, I was a loser because I wasn't doing the hard things that are inside of me. When something truly, truly hard came up, like being sober, like facing my own pain, physical, emotional, and psychological, facing the torture that was brought on by my own family. For years, I was tortured, physically, emotionally, and psychologically, by my own family. And I was using that as an excuse. Oh, it's a great excuse. But where did it get me? Nowhere. Got me to a place of failure within myself. Because I was allowing the past to control my present. I was allowing what they did, all of my anger, to be in the present moment without facing it. And at some point I said, you know what? I can't go on like this. Because if I live the next 40, 50, 60, 100 years like this, I'll hate my life. And I won't build anything that lives beyond me. I won't help anybody, truly help them. Even though I've helped thousands of people before, it still wasn't worth anything because I wasn't facing myself every single day. I wasn't conquering myself every single day. I wasn't facing my demons. I wasn't facing the pain. So I got really good at excuses. And one day I said, no more. No more, Russ. You're a powerful creator that was put on this plane of existence to build something incredible that helps not just you, but everybody you come in contact with. That's why I'm sharing all of this story. That's why I'm sharing all of this with you. That's why I'm writing another book called Fearless Manual instead of just systems like Peaceful Manual. So that way you can see that, you know what, it doesn't matter where you've been, it doesn't matter where you come from. The only thing that matters is this moment right now. That's it. That's all we ever get. But when you put one moment together with the next moment, together with the next moment, if you're living a life of purpose, then every single moment compounds. And then at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, year, and your life, you know you lived your life's true purpose. You know you lived the life of your dreams. Even if you had challenges, struggles, problems, those were just tests. Tests to make sure you're ready. Tests to make sure you have the honor to persevere, the honor to live your word, the honor to live your truth. I believe you're an honorable person. If you're still here right now, I know you're an honorable person. And it will come from the inside. Whatever you must face, it will come from the inside. So just implement the practices and the systems that are in the Peaceful Manual and the Fearless Manual, and watch how your life changes when you do the hard things. You will find your life's true purpose and live the life of your dreams. Thank you for watching. Stay peaceful. This is Nikita. Let's go.